you are anything like me and are just thinking, hey, this is some solid hiking weather. Hey, oh, wait, hiking? Who's this guy? What did he do with Mike Russell? Yeah, you heard that right. You got a home here, right here on The Go Show, celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of a world that we live in, and you doggone heard that right. Mike Russell, hiker. For 11 years of this program, you have heard me say things like, if you see me hiking, approach with caution. I'm disoriented and I'm dehydrated. Bring me water, maybe, because I don't hike. I thought hiking was the dumbest thing that you could do because I do enough hiking when I'm hunting. And this is Arizona hunting, so you don't see a lot of aminals all the time. And sometimes you're just hiking with firearms. So yes, I have actually come around to the fold. I actually enjoy hiking. Yeah, I do. I think it is. I think it is an enjoyable endeavor. Now let me caveat that. What's up, Heathen? It is a unenjoyable sport while doing it. I enjoy hiking like I enjoy hunting. Let me explain this. I enjoy hiking, the going to. I enjoy we're gonna go out and we're gonna go hike and it's gonna be nice, and then we're gonna go maybe grab some lunch or hang out afterwards. Maybe we'll meet up for a movie, whatever it is. And I like that, like hunting. I love the peripheral part of hunting more than I don't like killing an animal. I don't think any of us as hunters actually enjoy killing something. That's not what we enjoy. We enjoy harvesting something that is going to add to everything else. So let me say that. So I enjoy deer camp, elk camp. I enjoy the mornings going on a dove hunt. It's dark and we see first light and the sun's coming up and the coffee and the chatting and just talking and having a good time and getting ready. Then it's hunting. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, good. Now let's take a picture of our harvest. Everything's great. Good. Now let's go grab happy hour and process the birds and then we can cook some dove poppers later. That's the most important part to me. The most important part is the preparation. The most important part is the preparing food from my harvest. That's it. Same thing with hiking. I do not enjoy the actual hiking. I don't. It's tiring and I don't really understand these trails yet, so I don't really know where I'm going. I don't know how far it is after that, and it's tough. But this weather is awesome. So it's actually, you're not dying out there. You're not thinking it's too hot. It's not too cold. You're just cruising right along and it's okay weather-wise. Other than that, there's actual inclines, like it's steep yeah. But I do like the driving out there, chatting, having a good time, meeting up with peeps, and everybody's all hugging it. It's all good. And then oh, how much further we got? Oh my gosh, we're almost done. And then you're done. You're like, hey, all right, everybody, that was great. That was a lot of fun. That was a great workout. This is good stuff there. Good stuff. And then you go happy hour. That's hiking. That's hiking to me. And that's the way I'm gonna play. Yeah. So there you go. I actually I have hiking shoes. I do. I bought trail shoes. I really did. You were just saying there's a whole new me. And it's not like I'm just passionate about it. I'm all about hiking and it'd be all snobby. Yeah, but my girlfriend's girls bought me a camel pack, the little backpack with the. Yeah, I don't even know how to do it. There was like this emergency last time we went hiking. I'm like, I can't get any water through, and they took the backpack off, and you had this upside down, and I'm not gonna get snobby about it. I just like doing it every now and again. And I got shoes, so I have shoes and a camelback. So therefore, and I've been hiking more than 3 times, so that makes me a hiker. I'm a hiker. There we go. I'm in. But I'm not going to stay away from my sway away from my stance. Let me let you know what I mean. An interesting article I was reading the other day about Garmin's. So there's a Garmin. You've heard of this? The Garmin InReach. The Garmin InReach is basically a satellite phone. The Garmin InReach is what. Yeah, I mean, if you're in some real trouble, if you're in the soup, and you need some, and your cell phone just doesn't work, you don't have the reception. This is a cool thing to have. Not advertising for it. It was just it was very telling because there were thousands and thousands of Garmin SOS calls that were triggered in 2023 is the stats on this. So thank the good Lord, there's a pie chart and I can see what this is. And again, I'm going to stay on hiking here. Hiking and backpacking was by far and away the most triggered SOS calls on the Garmin InReach. Other things in there, including this is pretty comprehensive. Okay, so others, which is los otros, sailing, paragliding, rafting, horseback riding, fishing, dirt biking, cycling. It covers everything: snowmobiling, camping, climbing and mountaineering, boating, motorcycling, driving. So the two biggest were hiking and backpacking. And the second biggest reason why people used SOS in the Garmin InReach is driving. I got stuck in a snowbank. I'm stuck. My phone won't work, and I'm in a blizzard, and I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get out of this, or I'm lost. So all of this does make sense, and it's really cool that there are so many people that paid the money. It's not cheap, but paid the money for a Garmin InReach because of these situations. But now let's get back to hiking. Let's get back to hiking and where personal responsibility and a solid ego check is going to help us in the outdoors. And I think it'll help people that really, really do need this kind of help. I think that people should be charged. Sorry, if you are climbing up Camelback Mountain and you decided to take that little tiny Costco bottle, you've seen these dumb bottles of water that have like 2 sips of water in it, and that's what you took to go up and down Camelback in July. I ain't paying for that. That helicopter ride's on you, sister. It is, or Mister, whoever it is, that's on you. And I said this because it's a female. The picture I'm looking at right now of the helicopter pulling someone up. Remember that one was starts spinning and spinning and spinning. So sad. Anyway, she shouldn't have paid for that one. Free. That's a freebie. That one's on us. We got you. You need to plan ahead. What's up, Eddie? You need to plan ahead, and really understand your limits. So if you're out there hiking in the middle of the desert and you don't understand, oh, seriously, it was wild. You don't understand your own limits and you aren't going to start small. I don't understand where that falls on all of us and we the people to take care of that for you. I really don't. My buddy Rob Hunter, he is not with me on this. He says we pay taxes. That's what we pay taxes for, and that's what it should be used for. So it should be there if you need emergency services or emergency services. But emergency services should, I believe, in this case, at least have a season, right? If you're out there and just maybe you break an ankle or something like that, you break an ankle and it's November and it's nice and cool out and you're hydrated, you have your Camelback, you're doing everything right, but you just roll an ankle on a rock and you need someone to get you down. I get it. That's emergency services. If you're a bozo and you're, I could Camelback Mountain, that looks easy. No, it's not. Camelback Mountain, you know what? I've never done it because A, I just started hiking, and B, I understand that Camelback Mountain is not something I want to try yet. It isn't. And so I understand my limits. Therefore, I most likely will not be in need of a helicopter ride off of a mountain or a hiking trip. And the summer's coming up, and I'm telling you, it is wildly important that you check your ego, know your limits, and pre-hydrate. That's actually a really cool thing that I learned about just in living in Arizona is pre-hydration. You can pre-hydrate your body. Your body's made of salt water. So if you are pre-hydrating with salt water and you're actually adding those fluids to your system, your body holds on to that. Then it's going to get rid of it. And so you start hydrated and you're hydrating along the way. You're not even going to get thirsty. No, you're not even going to get thirsty at all. And so that's probably the way around this, right? Know your limits and hydrate. You're good. You're good. Start small. I keep getting bugged to go do the Verado stairs. Have you heard of these things in the West Valley in Phoenix out in Buckeye? Don't let them fool you. It's Buckeye. It's not Verado. Verado's just the community. They live in Buckeye. These are obnoxious stairs that go up and down. They're horrifying. I did it one time, but I went twice, and I couldn't feel I couldn't feel victory steps. Is that what they're called? I couldn't feel. I thought my Achilles snapped. It was so sore. And that's my biggest fear in all physical problems is I've had 2 brain surgeries, and I'm not afraid of a third one as much as I am my Achilles snapping. But it's torture going up and down these things. So there, it's fine because you're in a community. It's not that big of a deal if something goes wrong. But you're right here. I never do that again either. You can't. I don't know if you can pay me to do those stairs. But that but knowing my limits, now I know I'm not going to do it twice. If I ever did it again, I'm not going to do it twice because I know my limits. And so that is I think we're off to the right races. Now, let's get back to the hiking thing. And one thing that I've said for several years, and thanks, Slavo, for being on it. Let's see here. On long hikes, drink recovery. Drink during the hike, and you'll go even farther faster. Thanks, Slavo. By the way, check out Slavo and his beautiful daughter recapping an amazing experience that I was lucky enough to be included on her first hunt. So that was please go check that out on the podcast. I check it out on the YouTube as well. But Slavo is a mad dog hiker. He is a hiking dude. So me, not so much. I'm a newbie. He knows that. I know my limits. I don't know if Slavo has any. Yeah. Okay. But drink the recovery drink during the hike and you can go for the fest. I think that's kind of a good idea. It's kind of like in recovery drink. Are you talking about a Red Bull, or that's what I would think? Like what's going to give you wings and send you along the way? I guess that's another point. Just drink water, people. Just drink water. Take some electrolyte tablets with you. Just drink water. You don't need to be drinking Gatorade while you're out there and getting all, it's even worse than you are when you're if you're just drinking water. So anyway, going back to after 11 years of me telling you this, everything in the desert wants to kill you. Period. Everything in the outdoors wants to kill you. You are no longer the apex when you're out there, unless you're armed, like I am. But usually you're not the apex out there because you are so not the apex. There are cacti that want to kill you. And they're very ready to just inflict the most insane amount of pain on your body. And you all know what I'm talking about, too. Satan's favorite flower, the cholla cactus. Some people call it the jumping cactus. Why? Because it's almost as if it jumps on you. I remember I was, yes, Bloody Mary at Verado afterwards is probably the best recovery drink ever. I ain't mad at that idea at all. But I was out on a hunt, and my buddy Tequila Jim, his son was walking behind me, and the nickname for me they've had for years is Fish, and he's like, Fish, you got a cholla, and oh man, okay, so I'd get this cactus chunk off of the back of my leg or my boot, and then I'd keep walking. About 2 minutes later, Fish, you got a cactus on you. Get the thing up. Just kept. And I was watching for them. Now I don't know where they were coming from. You know, actually, in hindsight, I think he was throwing them at me. I think he had like chainmail gloves, and he's like throwing them at me. It's probably what happened. I bet. So anyway, the snakes are coming out. Snakes are out in force, and it was it's a good reminder to be prepared for that. And however you want to be prepared for that. Y'all know exactly what I'm saying. You do what you do to avoid snakes or keep snakes out of away from harming you. Go nuts. I'm not going to judge you. Every way I could get a snake out of my way, every way you could possibly fathom getting a snake out of your way, I've done. Is as important when you're bird hunting for bird ID. It is as important to have snake ID just for your own, like just calm, cool. You know, I'm good with this, right? Because you can see a snake, know what the snake is, and know if you need to give a rat's ass that it's there with you. How about that? Sorry, rat's assets. Maybe that's easy for you. Know that should I be afraid of this or should I not be afraid of this? Me, I used to be like Steve Irwin, like a dang idiot, and I'd pick up snakes all the time. I actually have a picture of me holding a snake and a catfish that I got at the same time. I don't know. It was me. Yeah. Whoa. Pyrotechnics. What? Whoa. Start hydrating 2 days before the show. Oh my goodness sakes. Yeah. So, okay, good. Eddie brings up a fantastic point. And he says that he's a licensed pyrotechnician. Can we hang out? Holy yes. I did not know I knew a licensed pyrotechnician. I didn't know I could be a licensed pyrotechnician. I would like to be a licensed pyrotechnician, please. I would like to at least get paid for my real scary obsession about lighting things on fire. Oh, but he says because it's 110 out for the 4th of July shows, they start hydrating 2 days before. That's what I'm talking about right there. That is what I'm talking about. And yesterday, by the way, it was the last field trip out at Mesquite Wildlife Oasis. And what a great group of people, human beings that put this on. I call them the gaggle of awesomeness. And it's put on by Wildlife for Tomorrow, which I'm on the board. And I'm very proud of them. I'm proud of the organization. I'm proud of kids getting to get outdoors in this wonderful West Valley location that has 2 ponds. They learn aquatic insects. They take a nature walk. There is, and I'm going to post it this weekend on social, there is a great horned owl just chilling in one of the palm trees, just staring at you. Just 3 to 4 pounds of I could rip your face off. Again, everything that doesn't wants to kill you. And that great horned owl was looking at me like it wanted to kill me. I have a great horned owl tattoo. Like, I love them. Doesn't matter to them. It just ripped my face off. Anyway, and then part of this, and this is the reason why I'm getting into it, Eddie, about the pyrotechnician. Part of it is wilderness survival. So they learn how to make shelter, and believe it or not, learn how to make fire. So I volunteered for next season. Y'all want me to teach you how to make fire? I'll teach you kids how to make fire. We'll light anything on fire. Give me a mirror. Give me a flint. Give me a magnifying glass. Pfft, I'm doing this. I don't even get me started on the bow drill thing. It's crazy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, really? Tolleson, right up the road from me, man. Oh, that's fantastic. Love it, Eddie. Appreciate that. But I still want to know about how you become a licensed pyrotechnician. I can't. Oh, it just sounds delicious. I want to do it. But anyway, big thank you to Becky and the entire crew out there for just having me out yesterday, and I got to see this whole thing at Mesquite Wildlife Oasis out near the big solar field. So it's out there off Wintersburg. Really, really super cool place. But you get to see a bunch of cool stuff. I didn't know what a water scorpion was. I didn't know what a lot of that stuff was. So I learned. That's pretty cool. A lot of fun. Anyway, yes, everything that doesn't wants to kill you. You need the basics when you get out there. The fire, the fire, the shelter, and the water, and the food. You need that kind of stuff. But it was an interesting article that cars were the second, right behind hiking and backpacking. They called it hiking and backpacking was the SOS for the Garmin InReach. And it's pretty. I think it's pretty neat. I think it's pretty cool to look at these things. And apparently, camping, we're good. Motorcycling, we're good. What else is on here? Let me see. What else we got here? Snowmobiling, we're good. Hunting, look at us hunters. We got this thing figured out. SOS. I don't need to call SOS. I'll just stay right here. Eat what I've taken. I'm good. Off-roading, great job, everybody. Work related. There's actually a slice here for work related. Garmin SOS. Holy mackerel. But weigh in on it. Let me know how you feel in the comments about that, about hikers and their responsibility when it comes to us taxpayers footing the bill for their rescue when they thought that little tiny bottle of water from Costco was going to keep them hydrated up Camelback Mountain. How about this? We'll stay with this is the Go Show. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm your host, Mike Russell. We're celebrating all things outdoors in this beautiful outdoor playground of a world that we live in, and appreciate you following along in the comments as well. Mountain lion attacks California shed hunters, killing one and injuring another. Look, this is tragic, obviously. But it's, again, a good reminder of what I just talked about. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Anything on that pie chart that I was just talking about from Garmin, you're in the outdoors. You're an eco-tourist. You were going out. Oh, we were charged with to rule over the dominion of all things in the world. Sure. But guess what? That's their home court. And they will defend themselves, their home court, and their babies with deadly force, no matter what, if it's a mountain lion, whatever it is. They don't say, oh, that's a human. That human's going to get me. So I better roll away. No, they might even be curious to what you are. So this story of a mountain lion attack in California that killed shed hunters, a shed hunter, And apparently the story is that the shed hunter that died was defending, was protecting the other, basically laid down his life, which is obviously heroic and tragic. And it's sad. So I was reading the story. I was reading the as much detail is has been brought out, and that's why I don't bring it up right away. Especially in stories like this, I don't want to just pop in. I saw the headline days ago, and now I want to talk about it. This is a daily show. I can talk about it right when I know about it. But let's look in to get some details. So I'm going through the story and how this all unfolded, and never really did I get to the part where somebody drew a sidearm. And I'm not making fun of the people. I'm not. I'm not making fun of the people. This is a 21-year-old and his 18-year-old brother. So these are kids. I get it. The kid's been through multiple surgeries and he's lost his brother. So I am not ripping on these people by any stretch. These kids, I can't even imagine what I just can't even get my head around what they're going through. So I'm not bagging on them. I'm just using this as a story for us so we can learn from this and we can understand that when we are out there, no matter what you're doing, I don't care if it's shed hunting, I don't care if it's hunting, I don't care if it's hiking, I don't care if it's backpacking, camping, name it. If you are outside of the city limits, you're an eco-tourist, as we currently have our world set up. You're an eco-tourist. Be prepared. Be prepared to defend yourself. Be prepared to protect yourself. Whether that is stay in shape, whether that is keep your head on a swivel, whether that is stay armed, up to you. So I stay armed because that is the best line of defense for me. I mean, I'm not a big warning shot kind of guy. If a mountain lion is down, crouched, and moving quickly towards me, I'm opening fire. Period. So I feel so bad that, there's so many things so many ways you can go with this. California definitely is an anti-gun culture. But these are shed hunters. So maybe, there's a lot going on here, but it's a very relevant story to what we do all the time. What we do all the time is actual dangers. It just is. We're out with firearms. That's dangerous. We're out in the middle of the woods, middle of the desert. Dangerous. Out on the lake. Dangerous. It is. So it needs to be respected, and it needs to. We just need to keep ourselves, ready, prepared. Yeah. God bless that family for all they're going through. Their son is recovering from wounds, and the other is gone, and it was because of a mountain lion. And again, this isn't grab your guns, let's go get mountain lions. No. I'd rather just leave them alone, rather just check them out. But if I'm if I'm hunting one, obviously I'd like to take one. But and by the way, I heard mountain lion meat is probably one of the best meats you're ever gonna have. I did hear that. So I mean, it's a thing. And yeah, I'd like to try it. Definitely like to try it. Anyway, here's a fun story I want to wrap up with, because wrap your weekend. Happy Friday. Happy Good Friday to you. Hope you have a fun Easter weekend planned, and I hope you're going to just have a good time. I'm excited to have my boy tonight, and we're going to hang out. So anyway, this is, this is ready. If I could cue the music, I would. Da, 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 da. This Jurassic Park. You don't know? No, didn't sound like it. Well, anyway, it's so wonderful. Look at us, and then every Jurassic Park movie. It's so wonderful. Oh, look, it's a dinosaur. Oh, and then everybody's getting eaten. This reminded me of it. Here's the question from Wildlife Magazine: is the woolly mammoth coming back from extinction? This is a major breakthrough, says Megan Swinney, the author of this deal here. Listen, I mentioned Jurassic Park. There are quite literally 5 Jurassic Park movies that tell us this is a terrible, 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 terrible idea. And I actually want to quote Jurassic Park, and I'm gonna misquote. I'll paraphrase Jeff Goldblum's character, where he was being challenged by the owner of the park. And he said, what California condors, if I bring California condors back from the brink of extinction, you would have nothing to say. He said, look, This isn't the woolly mammoth, and I'll use this example. The woolly mammoth isn't a animal that was run to extinction by deforestation or urban sprawl or anything like that. Nature chose the woolly mammoth to become extinct. And so we're very clear. The vast majority of species on this planet are not here anymore the way it is. So it's a noble effort trying to protect a species, especially when it comes from knuckleheads or it comes from just us just saying not caring. Okay, we have responsibility, but the majority of species that were ever on this earth aren't here anymore. Woolly mammoth, again, like Jeff Goldblum said in Jurassic Park, it was chosen by nature to be extinct, to not be here anymore. So bringing the woolly mammoth back, which scientists are attempting, and that's what this is about this week, Colossal Biosciences. I'm not making this name up. I'm not. Colossal Biosciences announced a breakthrough in its mission to reprogram elephant cells, which it says may bring about the creation of mammoth-like creatures as soon as, ready for this? Mark your calendars, kids. 2028. The Dallas-based firm, which dubs itself the world's first de-extinction company, did we not learn anything? Michael Crichton was onto something. Michael Crichton, God bless him, should probably, if this works, Michael Crichton, who wrote Jurassic Park, should be given a Nobel Prize for, I don't know, give the Nostradamus Nobel Prize if they have one. For foreseeing this nonsense. The world's first de-extinction company has been researching the reintroduction of the woolly mammoth through the use of iPSCs, whatever, or induced, something stem cells. So can I ask the question y'all are asking? I'll do it right now. I'll pick me. Why a woolly mammoth? Are we going to make a little mini woolly mammoth? Why a woolly mammoth? Why are we doing this? Was it because we found some woolly mammoth that was preserved in ice? Okay, maybe, but you had to have been able to find something else preserved in ice. Was there a nice fish? Something? It's like, let's do this. Let's bring back a megalodon and let's put it into SeaWorld, or let's put it in the ocean out there and just see how it does out there in the Pacific, huh? Yeah? No. Oh, I don't like this. But I do kind of like it because I'm a nerd and this kind of science stuff is way super cool, but way super scary because I don't know where this ends. But I mean, look at this. We have artificial intelligence. I don't know where that ends. I don't think it ends good. I know what Skynet is. I've seen Terminator. So let me get a quote here. So he said, "We are most excited to use the cells we have developed to grow elephant, I don't know, on a dish. While elephants have been a challenging species, this has been an incredibly unique opportunity with so much to learn and share now and into the future. This is a momentous step with numerous applications, and we're proud to share this with the scientific community." Ben Lamb, the co-founder and CEO. Each step brings us closer to our long-term goals of bringing back this iconic species. Here's the other side of it. If they're going to have a woolly mammoth tag, I want one. I'm going to say it. Don't care. Yep. Bring it back to hunt. Bring it back to our ability to hunt it. Okay, fine. I'll go with it. Yeah. I'm going to get that whole. Truly global warming. I mean, climate change. It would be cruel to bring back the woolly mammoth cover. I would agree with that. Bringing back the woolly mammoth in June in Arizona is not cool. Get it? Not cool. No. Okay. This is dad jokes. This is a show. I don't guarantee the jokes. But that is just, it's absolutely, yeah. Yeah. David. Ooh, the wounds are a little sensitive still on that one. Holy man. A governor auction woolly tag. Oh my goodness. If you haven't been paying attention, your Arizona Game and Fish Department has is now phasing out auction tags. The ability they still give their governor's tags, they're what they call them, the commission tags, and but they can't be auctioned anymore. And if you missed the ultimate troll, Jimmy John actually bought the last online auction tag for an elk. Bought it a couple days ago for $501,000. 501. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. I seriously, Eddie, I think that, I mean, you see all the communities where you go hunt an elephant. They're like, because it's a problem elephant, it's a bull elephant, it's killing the all of our landscapes, killing everything, and take it, and then the meat goes to the community. So obviously, I mean, somebody's got to like it and put a little Slavo salt on there. It'd be just fine. Yep. Yeah, you need. Okay, I'm gonna call Jason at Canyon Coolers, and I'm gonna say, hey, dude, we need to get a woolly mammoth size. Yeah, I actually have the Canyon 105. I'm sorry, 150, which is just gigantic, and it's thing weighs more than my kid. Whew, my kid's 16. So anyway, thank you so much for hanging out. And happy Good Friday to you. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Easter weekend. And yeah, let's stay away from bringing back woolly mammoths and T-Rexes and velociraptors. And I think we can be patient. 2028 is a little too soon. Yeah, a little too soon. I think I'm going to be too old to outrun one. I can't outrun one now. Have a great day. Thank you so much for hanging out right here on The Go Show. See y'all next week at 11 a.m. Monday, 11 a.m. See you there.